Is Emily.
Hi.
Ew. We were just talking before we came on that it's been a while. It just seems like it's been a little bit. Yeah, that we've
It
been
has. I've been
connected.
like MIA, I feel like, and I'm back.
Back. Emily is back. Well, good for you. Yeah. And I feel like we just have those seasons in our life, right? Where it's
Yes,
almost just like, this is the time I'm needing to be, with myself, introverted or whatever else it is.
hmm
So,
definitely.
yeah, good for you. Well, it's good to see you. Yay.
True.
Yay, yay, yay. Well, I'd love for you to share with others like how we met, what services you've been able to partake in.
Yeah, I say what services haven't I partaken in with you? It's been awesome. I think we met probably about it's been 5 or 6 years ago. I feel like I so at the I'm very thankful I met you for many many reasons, but at that particular time it was kind of interesting that we crossed paths because I was going through what I would describe as like a spiritual crisis or kind of like a life crisis that I was like I don't know who to talk to about this. My friends don't get it. I feel honestly really scared and confused, and I just felt strongly that I needed to speak to like a medium or a spiritual advisor because it felt like a spiritual issue. And one of my friends actually recommended you, and I was like, okay, well, she's got to be good. She's got to be accurate. You got to trust her. Like, is she going to be nice to me? Because my heart feels like it's broken. And they were
Mhm.
like, yes, go to Heather. So I did, and I was just so grateful because not only did you give me insight, you really helped me get like grounded in the situation and understand what was happening, why it was really important for me to work through it. And that just helped because I felt like I was spiraling. So it was just, I'm so, so, so thankful for that encounter. So thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel too that you took what was necessary. I just get a sense that
Yes.
you took in what you needed to,
Mhm.
and then just took off, which was amazing.
Yeah.
Like it was amazing. After that, it was like, there goes Emily.
I was like, whoa. Yeah, it definitely, I felt like you had cleared some like blockages that I had at that time that were really messing me up and holding me back. And since then, like I said, I don't know what like classes I haven't taken with you. I've taken almost all the Reiki courses, the mediumship course. I'm in VIP, which is fantastic. I love that group. And all of the mini courses, I've taken a lot of those. I know we have the online spiritual retreat coming up. Um,
Mhm.
so I don't know if I'm missing anything, but I just obviously I trust you very much.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
honored.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
so appreciate that. I'm honored and just privileged. And I feel like, gosh, we go way back. It's so
I
funny to
know,
think
right?
that. Like, oh
It
my
time
gosh.
flies because it
Oh
doesn't
my
seem like it's been that long, but
gosh. Yeah. Isn't that
so
something? Well, and I just want to share too, like, good for you for heeding the call, following your intuition, like just knowing what you needed to do. Because I feel like that was you that took action, and that was you being able
Mhm.
to kind of partake in the different classes or that type of thing. And I mean, it just feels to me too that you are just this learner, like you're just wanting more, you're wanting more. And it's so beautiful to see just because I feel like you can definitely, I hope others in like the audience are witnessing this too, that I can definitely see that you have done the work, like you have taken the courses, you have moved forward. And with that too, like I always feel like we get to like, as let's say if I'm your client, I get to borrow from that in some way, shape, or
Mhm.
form. Like the everything that you've been able to partake in, and then also just the gift of who you are and what you do. So, and I love to share, or I'd love to hear actually like what you have utilized like with your business or that type of thing.
Yeah, definitely. It's and it's really like I would say like the things that that I've learned from you and that I have been utilizing in my business. I mean, in my life, it's really innumerable. I mean, I'm thinking I'm like, gosh, there's like so many things. If I listed all of them, we'd be here all night. But I'd say the biggest and most profound, I think, was just this shift in mindset, a shift in the way that I talk to myself and the way that I talk about myself, the way I talk about other people. And for me, I think a big lesson in this lifetime is me accepting things I can't change. And that's been a very scary thing for me. And I know that you've helped me a lot with that, but also in learning Reiki and, some of these mediumship courses and all the things like that that I've done with you. It's just really helped me to like find the sense of being grounded that and up to this point, like I just have not experienced in my life. So,
Good.
those are the biggest things. I'm like, I got to be nice to myself. I got to talk nicely about myself. And I have to really just accept that there are things I can't change. So,
Yeah, which is hard, like reality, you know. What?
so
Who designed this? Yeah, yeah. But beautiful to be able, for me, to be able to witness you in that shifting and changing,
yeah.
and how
Mhm.
you're more aligned to you, to your
Yes,
life path. It's
100%.
it's really evident. And it's been amazing to be able to witness you and your gifts. I just recall one session where your dreams, I mean, your dreams are amazing, like off the charts, like the visions you have and that type of thing. I'm just curious, like with your business or maybe daily life, like, does that come in? I mean, you're an artist, right? So how does that come forward, your dreams or visions or that type of thing?
Yeah, I definitely feel like, the dreams are definitely wild. So they're
Amazing.
yes, they're a little hard to, control. So they're definitely helpful. I found that my dreams speak to me in their own language. That's kind of taken a while for me to understand what that language is because it's not English. It's lots of metaphors and symbols and things like that. But it's become helpful. I've come to find that I can not only now, go to sleep and dream and understand things or get messages from loved ones. I'm beginning to learn to slip into that state without sleeping and start getting into that, like I said, into that state. So that's pretty cool. Not something I was able to do 5 years ago. So
That's amazing. Yeah. And I swear, I mean, some of the dreams that you've had, I'm like, it just blows my socks off. And then it's like this, and then this, and then this, and then this. And it's just, I mean, in all the details, it's just amazing to me. It's amazing to me. And I'm curious too, what else do you do like with your artistry? I feel like there were some things that came up recently.
yeah, so as an artist, from a spiritual standpoint, I do, aura paintings and things like that for people, which are pretty cool. I also just as, a regular artist, do a lot of anatomical artwork and my day job is in autopsy, so I've really enjoyed kind of meshing the spirituality and the artistry of like what death is and things like that. So yeah, I kind of
Wow.
a
Mhm.
lot of different things, I guess.
I love it. Well, did you win an award?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yep, I actually won a grant about 2 years ago that funded the project called It's Okay to Look, which is the kind of like the autopsy art project that I've been working on, and that finally just wrapped up. I mean, it's going to be a lifelong project, but like the reporting and research and all of that has wrapped up. So that's been a pretty life-changing experience.
That's amazing. Congratulations. That's so cool.
You,
I just want to share with the audience. Do you see how multifaceted MLA is? Do you see
thank
this?
you,
Do you see this? This is
thank
all.
you.
I love it. Well, and then I'm curious, so what do you offer in your business?
Sure. Well, as a Reiki master practitioner, I offer, many kinds of Reiki, whether it be humans, animals, plants. I primarily do a lot of distance sessions, but I am able to do some in-person ones as well. And with that, again, I do the aura paintings, but I also do a lot of past life readings and clearings now, just because that's been such a profound healing modality for myself, to kind of break some of those karmic cycles and face, some things that are kind of repeating in this lifetime for me. And then finally, I also do oracle and tarot readings. So I like dabbling in just everything. Like you
I
said,
know. That's
I'm
what I
kind
was
of a learner, like you said. So
I love it. Well, and I think too that people are able to partake in any of those modalities to be able to really get the healing that they need. So it's
absolutely.
good to have those as options. And it may be too, I'm just thinking about this, that it may be a client that may come to you for Reiki and, feel a really great shift and feel like, let me see about past lives. Well, let me get an
Mhm.
aura painting, like, that type of
Yes.
thing. What
Mhm.
else can I get to really accentuate my healing,
Yeah,
And so
definitely.
I love that. You're
Mhm.
kind of a one-stop shop. I
Yeah.
love it. That's awesome. But I just get a sense too, and I know just because I've known you for a while, but I just get a sense, and I hope other people can feel this too, that you just bring such incredible, beautiful energy wherever you go. Like the first time I met you, I was just like, she has such good energy.
Oh, that's such a compliment coming from you because you do too.
Oh, oh,
Thank you.
yeah. Well, right back at you. We're mirrors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So that's awesome. So I would just share with anybody watching, definitely get into Emily's energy for sure. Well, and I would love to hear too, like, what's your life mission or your goals with your business?
Yeah, and I think it's, of course, is, sounds kind of cliche, but we're in the healing business. We want to heal people, I mean, of
Mhm.
course. But I think it really for me stems from recognizing that it's not just healing this lifetime, it's healing past lifetimes, it's healing yourself now so you can heal your future self. And such a big part of it, like when I had talked about me learning to be a lot kinder to myself is helping people realize that they're worthy of healing and of living an abundant happy life, and being able to take control of certain aspects of their life, like spiritual healing that they might feel that they don't have any control of. So the in a nutshell, I'd say that I want to help people heal in all facets, and that in the process that they feel really like loved and cared for when they encounter me with that, because I do truly care.
Beautiful. And what's coming to me too, I mean, you do truly care, and worthiness. Like it's almost just
Mhm.
like, being able to assist people with the worthiness that it's their
Yeah,
right to heal, and
yes,
that
absolutely.
coming into your energy, that they're going to feel loved, they're going to feel cared for, you're going to
Mhm.
assist them to get there where
Mm,
they need to go. And I feel too like our society, it's so hard to be our authentic self, so
yes,
hard to be who we need to be, right?
it's so hard.
Right. So I love that in some ways it just feels to me like it's a really safe space to come to you,
Mhm.
to be able to be in that space of being able to be cared for, loved, seen, worthy, and to be able to heal. So
I'd hope
it's
so,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. I can feel it. I can feel it. So that's awesome. Well, and then I'm curious too if you have any advice for people on their spiritual and healing path.
Yeah, for sure. I would say, and again, this coming from me, I'm a very curious person and I love learning anything I can, but just, take all the classes that you can, whether it be saving up for a one that's a little more expensive that you'd really like to take, or if there's like a free one somewhere and you want to check that out. Um, and then also just networking with people, especially, and this might be a little controversial, but especially people you don't agree with, and especially people that have a totally different mindset than you do. Because something I found is that when you listen to people who have their own truth, because everybody has their own truth, everybody has their own path. None of us is truly, I think, knows all of the truth in the universe. You can really gain empathy and understanding from where other people are coming from by learning from someone maybe you don't initially resonate with, or even totally disagree with. That doesn't mean you need to follow them and their teachings and everything, but I just think it's so important to just stay really curious and open-minded and know that as humans with egos here on earth, like we don't know everything. Nothing's set in stone, um just take that, that curiousness and run with it.
Mhm.
And a quote I think that really sums that up for me is that the only thing I know is that I know nothing. And that is just my favorite quote to live by, because anytime I kind of feel like I don't think that person should be doing that, or, or whatever, I think, well, hold up. I don't know everything. I honestly probably don't know very much at all in the grand scheme of things. So,
Mm, beautiful, beautiful.
mhm,
Well, and it stretches us,
yeah,
and helps our
mhm,
evolution. And as you're
definitely.
sharing it, I mean, I feel just like you said, it might be kind of controversial, or would I really want to go? It's not like mind or that type of thing. And at the same time, you're going to grow,
Yeah. Mhm.
and I love how you shared too, like not everybody has all of the truth of the universe, but at the same time, we do have these truths that we can learn
Yeah.
from.
Mhm.
So yeah, and the curiosity, I like that too, like the
Yes, that's
curiosity. Mm.
been some very helpful advice I got a year or two ago, is during anything hard, anything challenging, or anything cool, just stay curious. And
Mhm.
it really helps process a very wide variety of emotions and situations. So
So true. It's
yeah.
so true. I feel like the longer I am on this planet, that is so true.
Yeah,
That is so true. I love that. Well, very cool. Well, I'd love for you to share too how people can get in touch.
yeah, definitely. People are always welcome to message me on my private Facebook account, just Emily Kammerud Balistrary. At any time, I'm open to that. They can also message me on my Facebook business page, Hands of Fire Healing. Um, and either is completely fine to reach out if you have questions or anything like that. And if you're curious about my autopsy art and things like that, I have a website. It is emilykammerudart.com, and
Cool.
people are welcome to check that out if they're interested in anatomical pathology and all that fun stuff. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I am. I
yeah,
am.
let's go check it
Yeah,
out.
it's
Let me
so
know what you think.
awesome. That's so awesome. Well, and I was just thinking about medical intuition. So I was in, for my studies, my master's studies, I was in the cadaver lab. And so with
Yeah.
my medical intuition, spirit will show me, what I saw in the
Right.
labs. And so
That's
I
so
think it's just
cool.
interesting. Like I would love to check it out and just be able
Mhm.
to kind of see it real, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh,
If,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's so
That's so
cool.
awesome. So it's emilycamerudart.com to see
Yes.
that. And then
Mhm.
people can get in touch with you by direct messaging,
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm.
that type of thing. Good deal. Good deal. Awesome. Well, thank you, Emily. This was Emily. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, very, very cool. Well, I'll make sure that you get a copy of this, and
Awesome.
yeah, just would love for you to keep sharing. So, with that, anybody who's here on the audience or replay, definitely get together with Emily. So awesome. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Have a wonderful night. We'll talk
You
to you later.
too.
Okay. Okay.
Take care.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Yeah.